Hello guys, welcome to another State of Decay 2 video. This is the no suppressors and no send block challenge for me on the lethal zone. The goal is to make as much noise as possible and to burn all the ammo that I'm carrying and get back to base successfully once I'm out. I was kind of bored of playing it safe, so decided to have some fun and take the ultimate risk of making noise on the lethal zone. So yeah, if you guys try this yourselves, I'm not gonna be responsible if you lose your survivors, because that can totally happen, as you're gonna see in this video. We had a first blood feral here. I was pretty rusted, but I was doing okay against it. The head armor was gone, but the problem was there was another feral, and this was a death sentence, without doubt. It can never be good. It was just a matter of time. It's sad actually. Our dangerous experiment has cost us a life, which is sad. The first attempt was a failure, but here we go with the second one. And I didn't have to go far. There was this infestation right next to our base. This outpost was infested, and this was where I was headed on my first attempt as well. So finally I was here on top of a car taking shots at the zombies, and I was having a really good time. I was in a very comfortable position and situation here. The zombies, they were unable to get to me, and the blood ferals were helpless as well, and I was taking them out swiftly. I was feeling pretty confident by now. This attempt was going to be a successful one without doubt. I was in a great position, and I was having a great time as well. I was sure that I'm gonna get some great footage for the video, and I was doing just that, having a great time. See the zombies, they were just standing there helplessly, and yeah, this was a walk in the park for the most part. But then suddenly something happens later, as you're gonna see. There is this juggernaut out of nowhere, and he decides to run towards the car. I got panicked and jumped from the car, got stuck behind the car. Now I'm stuck, I cannot move, and yeah, this is where my mind stops working. I'm completely in panic mode, and he starts beating up the vehicle for some reason, and the vehicle catches fire. It's about to explode, and I'm right next to it, so you can pretty much imagine what is gonna happen. Yeah, there, it takes a large chunk of my health. I somehow did survive that, and yeah, I did manage to struggle through this, once again get up on my feet. But I'm in a stuck situation here, and you can call it a glitch. I'm gonna call it fate. You can't fight your fate. And finally, it was game over. The second attempt was a failure, and it was completely unexpected. It just happened, and it was sad without doubt, and we were ready for a third attempt here. The infestation nearby was already dealt with on our second attempt, so I went out looking for zombies, found Isby fighting some, ended up helping her. She left without saying thanks, and I was kind of hurt, but you gotta learn to move on in life, and I did just that. I had to go look for more zombies to kill in order to burn all the ammo that I was carrying and complete the challenge and get back home in one piece. So the killing spree continued. I was looking for trouble, as much trouble as I could attract, announcing my presence with every single shot that I fired. And swinging the heavy weapons is so much fun. You can actually feel the weight behind every swing, and yeah, I really love it. What weapons would you choose in a scenario like this? If you were doing something crazy like this, what guns would you go with? Do let me know down in the comment section. I would love to check that out. I gotta say that this was way much more fun than I thought it would be. I just had a blast, being absolutely careless out there and inviting trouble. I absolutely love the combat in State of Decay 2, and making this video, it was ridiculously fun. Talking about State of Decay 2 is something that I can do forever. I just love the game. It has featured in my videos on top post-apocalyptic games, top zombie games. It's really hard for me to make a list of games and not include State of Decay 2. So the zombies, they called for backup, and as you can see, a juggernaut responded. The Juggernaut actually reminds me of a guy from a movie called Quarantine 2. It's a really nice movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely do check it out. It's about a zombie outbreak on an airplane, and there was this guy, the first guy who gets infected in the movie. He was like huge inside, and there was this scene in the movie where, after getting infected, he charges towards the survivors, and he looks exactly like the Juggernaut. The way his belly shakes, it's exactly like the Juggernaut does. And also, if you've seen X-Men Origins Wolverine, the 2009 movie, Locke from that movie also looks very similar to a Juggernaut from State of Decay 2. So the zombie killing action continues, and we are about to get some unexpected help here, which was really surprising because I was not expecting any kind of backup here. I did not call for backup, but I did receive it. Always pleasant to have some help, isn't it? Especially when you're trying to do something crazy, like making noise on lethal zone. And yeah, just wait for a second. See, it's Mickey fighting alongside us. I don't know when he joined us, but he's here and he's helping us. So my focus shifted to the Juggernaut. The goal was to take him out and then deal with the others later, but there was a Screamer as well, and I decided to take him out. Next, the Juggy. He had to be dispatched as well. And after that, things were relatively easy, especially having a backup. This was surprising, a pleasant surprise actually. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the unexpected tag team action with Mickey, but once the party was over, I decided to head back to base, refill ammo, and then head out in the opposite direction. First stop was an infestation close by, and after that I saw a lot of zombies in the area, so decided to wipe them out. And the plan was to take out a plague heart before calling it a day. And yeah, I just killed everything in sight. All the zombies, and I was feeling quite confident now, was in the flow. And I did not have any explosives and stuff on me. I was just using my heavy weapons along with the pistol and assault rifle and having a blast. The challenge with being noisy is actually the fact that the zombies, they never stop coming. I mean, you keep killing them, they keep spawning, they keep moving towards you. Every shot that you fire invites more and more zombies. So it's easy to, start it, but kind of difficult to end it without stealth. And yeah, you have to be kind of lucky where you have zero zombies in an area so that you can actually pull out, which doesn't really happen that often. But you can pull out. That's why I brought my vehicle, so that I can pull out if I run out of ammo completely. This area turned out to be hotter than expected, but it was manageable overall. I still had a good time. Lots of plague zombies around, and you're gonna see some special infected as well. Variety of them. The plague zombies, their glowing red eyes, were really spooky to me when I first played the game back in October last year. And I was like really spooked by them. Nighttime, Providence Ridge. They looked really scary, and at that time I was thinking that this game is gonna be so slow because I'm gonna have to sneak up to every single zombie to take him out, and there are so many of them all around me. It felt like it took forever to, take out zombies. Never knew that it's gonna be this much action in this game. It really changed as I progressed within the game, which is something that I love. The sheer amount of content that this title has is outstanding, and the constant updates, amazing. So many weapons that I still want to check out, and so much stuff that I want to do, like I'm doing today in this video. And I was kind of bored of my own strategy using the send block on the lethal zone. It's a really effective strategy, but I was kind of bored of doing the same thing over and over again. Here comes a blood pedal. I did manage to take it out safely. So yeah, I got warped there. Okay, so glitches still persist. We lost a character to a glitch today. This one was rather helpful. Lots of zombies here. I don't see any juggernauts or blood ferals right now, which is a good sign. This was really fun. You can tell that I was having a very good time. No juggernauts, no blood ferals in sight, and screamers and bloaters, they are not that big of a threat. Bloaters can be really nasty if they are close, but otherwise, if you see them, it's pretty easy to deal with them. Not that big of an issue. I wonder what I would do if I had these many subscribers. How would I start my video then? I mean, after saying whatever to welcome the viewers, I would say, and a word from our sponsors, and blah blah blah. That's how it goes, isn't it? We are far from that though. I'm running out of pistol ammo, and this area, like I said, it's too hot. I completed some bounty. I haven't checked it out yet, what bounty it was, what I got for completing it. Better take a look at it. See another horde of zombies who are just roaming around. These armored zombies are actually a big problem, especially if there is a group of them. Right now there's just one or two, but sometimes you run into a group of them and that is really tricky, you know. You cannot shoot them, and throw a juggernaut or a blood feral into the mix and you've got a very deadly cocktail at your hands to deal with. Pretty close to burning out all the pistol ammo. Still having a good time though. Swinging the heavy weapon, taking out the armored zombie with a finisher. Pulling out is gonna be an issue because we have made a lot of noise, so lots of zombies pouring. The gun jammed and the weapon handling came in handy. Really important to have on all survivors, especially on lethal. Helps conserve parts as well. Taking zombie after zombie. Finisher after finisher. Combat is ridiculously fun. There is no doubt about it. See, it feels like you are kind of a rock star at a concert, surrounded by people going nuts. Getting on top of cars is really helpful, almost like a cheat as you've seen throughout the video. Really fun too. Getting out is a problem. As you can see, the zombies are still pouring. And yeah, that's what happens when you make noise. There is no end to it. That's why we brought our vehicle here, because otherwise we would have to run back to the base, which is a bad idea. Because if you run into a feral or a couple of them, game over. Anyways, what's your favorite map from the game? Do let me know down in the comment section. I really love Meager Valley, the look of it, and the ease of traversal, and then the uniqueness of Tumble Valley. And then Providence Ridge is a map that I really love because of the look and feel of it. It is a really classical horror kind of map, you know, foggy woods and stuff. It's really bad in terms of, you know, layout. Traveling from point A to B takes like forever, and the bases are also not that good. But for some reason I really love the look and feel of the map, and I think after I'm done with this community on this map, I'm gonna move to Providence Ridge. It's gonna take a long time. I've been on this map for like, I don't even remember when I started this run, and I've taken like forever to progress here. Dealt with a feral, so I had to use the assault rifle and a juggernaut finally. I was really low on ammo, so focusing fire on the juggernaut was the priority. That's the only way I could get out. And that's exactly what I managed to do. Got kind of lucky that the zombies they did not interfere when I was landing the final blow to the juggernaut, as you're gonna see. So yeah, I managed to barely take him out. 7 rounds remaining, and the challenge was completed. I had burnt most of the ammo, and the only thing remaining was the plague heart. So before going for the plague heart, an ammo refill was needed because I was like completely out. I ended up spending way too many bullets in this area, and the zombies were still chasing me, so it was not that easy to pull out. See, completely out. So yeah, mission accomplished. I somehow managed to get out and headed straight to an outpost, refilled my ammo, and then saw an infestation at another outpost right in front of me. Decided to clear it. A very small amount of zombies, a screamer, no issues, nothing special. Very easy actually. I had decided not to refill my ammo anymore, so I had to take out the plague heart with whatever I had left in my inventory to kind of make it more challenging. Ran into an infestation horde on the way to the plague heart, decided to take it out. I was burning more ammo, taking out armored zombies once again. Quite a few zombies. Soon I'm gonna be attacked by a blood feral, followed by a juggernaut. So it was challenging because I was burning ammo and I had to take out the plague heart with whatever I was left with. Using the heavy weapons is so much fun. You feel the crushing weight as you deliver the final blow. The blood feral. See the gun jam mid-fight once again. This time I had to switch. I waited for an opening. Managed to switch. Took it out. There comes the juggernaut. Which was a bad news because it meant I would be burning more ammo. See that powerful punch? What do you guys say? Tank from Left 4 Dead versus Juggernaut from State of Decay. Who's gonna win? I'd say the tank is gonna beat the living crap out of the Juggernaut. He's got the projectile attack as well, and the tank was like ridiculously pissed at all times. I mean, look at the Juggernaut. Pretty close to sanity, I'd say. But I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section. I don't think the Juggernaut can fight the tank. That guy was insane. The Juggernaut was forcing me to burn my ammo, but I was trying to take shots at it with my heavy weapons so that the amount of rounds needed to take him out would be reduced. But it's never a great idea to melee a Juggernaut, especially with a heavy weapon head to head. So I had to fall back to the rifle and I was down to my last magazine. And keep in mind, there is a plague heart remaining and I'm not allowed to refill my ammo. He was down, but I was down to just 24 rounds of the rifle. Not a great situation for me, without doubt. So, after using a plague cure, I had to now drive to the plague heart finally. There it was, and I got a warm welcome without doubt. Everybody wanted an autograph. Somehow managed to get out of the car and headed straight to the plague heart. I brought the 50 cal. My old strategy, firing a few rounds, and the blood feral was already there. Plague zombies, blood feral, Quite a party.
Time to reload.
C took out apparel. His head was clipping through the car. Kind of a glitch. Once again pumped a few shots into the heart. Taking out a plague heart is always fun. It's really exciting. I always use the sand block to take out the plague hearts. Makes it really easy.
Just keep up the
The
pressure.
zombies cannot detect you, and it feels like you are out on a covert operation mission, and the zombies can only chase sound. It is a really fun experience without doubt, but I've done it a lot. This feels refreshing, exciting, and I had a blast on this plague heart mission, taking out lots of zombies, making lots of noise, having a party basically. And luckily, no jugs here. It could have been challenging, maybe bad, very bad, if I ran into a juggernaut here, but no jugs, and I took out the only blood feral that came out. So yeah, was pretty close to successfully completing the mission and finally heading home. I'm sure you guys have left a like on the video already. If not, then please do so. See headshot after headshot. Such a fun experience. Once again, I'm on top of a car. The rockstar way of dealing with zombies. Finally, it was time to end it, and the plague heart was history.
No more Mr.
Mission
Plague Heart.
accomplished finally, all objectives. Pulling out was once again gonna be a bit of an issue because we were so loud. So it was all about getting out. A screamer headshot it.
Just loaded my last magazine.
Taking the supplies from the plague heart was important after a hard day of work. I mean, a reward is pretty much due, isn't it? So checking out what we got out of the plague heart was really important. It was a rough day without doubt. 2 deaths and lots of ammo wasted.
Okay,
I won't say
I'm out.
wasted, but used, consumed, or distributed amongst the zombies without any discrimination. And yeah, we got the stuff from the plague heart, and it was time to go back home. Playing the game this way was really fun. I had a blast. I hope you guys did too. Lost a couple of survivors in the beginning, but overall it was a great experience. And some really unexpected things happened, like losing a survivor because of a glitch, and then running into Mickey. We got some tag team action as well out of the blue, and that was fantastic. Running into his B was also surprising, and the whole day was filled with action, and it was a successful one at the end. Do check out the video on the end screen on the best weapons from State of Decay 2, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Peace out.